Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm bringing you a brand new video, and in this video I'm going to be talking about arbitrage. Arbitrage is a very common thing in Nigeria that a lot of people are using to make money, and I'm just here to share some knowledge with you about this business, what it's about, and what to look out for, and platforms that we can use for this business. A lot of people are doing this business and they have no knowledge about certain things that they ought to know. I've really checked on YouTube to find some things that I expected that should have been there so we can actually um, have a better education about this. Okay, I know a lot of people in Nigeria are very impatient when it comes to earning online. Everybody wants to make money fast. Yeah, I love money too. Like, I like money. I also want to make money, but I realized that we need to school ourselves. We need to educate ourselves concerning the sector we are in and trying to make money. So this video tutorial is to enlighten you about arbitrage and what is now obtainable in Nigeria. What are the things that we need to look out for if you must do this business in Nigeria? Okay, so that being said, let's get into the slides and see what is there for us to know. Okay, here I have what is arbitrage? Arbitrage is an investment strategy in which an investor simultaneously buys and sells an asset in different markets to take advantage of a price difference and generate a profit. While price differences are typically small and short-lived, the returns can be impressive when multiplied by a volume. Now, this was gotten from the Harvard Business School website. That was where I got this from when I was making my research and trying, to check this out to be sure that this business is actually something that is worth doing. I got this from the Harvard Business School website. Like you can see from the right top now, yeah, the business is a strategy where you have buying and selling of assets, and these are various assets that you can sell and you can make some profit out of it. But from the definition here, the return is better when you have a volume. That is when you have a large capital, because the differences are typically small and short-lived. So what does this mean? Let's proceed to the next slide and see. Okay, worthy of note, we should understand that arbitrage has to do with buying and selling of assets. Okay, and it's done simultaneously, so you don't buy and keep. Okay, because the prices of the assets can change at any time. As you are in the market buying that particular asset, the price is either dropping or is going up, so it's not something you want to buy and keep. So you are buying that asset and you are selling it immediately. That's why they said it is done simultaneously. And the profit is typically small and short-lived. Okay, so the profit is not very big. So it is not a kind of get rich quick business. It is something that you do over time, that helps you maybe increase your capital base or be able to get some money to offset some bills and all that. It's not something that will make you get rich quick or something. But in the long run, yeah, if you have a good capital, and in the previous slide we looked at talking about the volume, okay, that the profit can be more impressive with a large volume, that's with a large capital. Yeah, it's something that can earn you something reasonable, as in a very reasonable profit, that you can actually have other better investments or bigger investments that can actually get you rich. But because of the typically small profit, it is not something you can say is going to get you rich quick and all that. It requires a lot of patience and consistency for you to build this kind of business and keep making profit over time. Then it's low yield risk. Okay, because the profit is typically small, it is not a high yield kind of investment or a high yield kind of business. It is low yield, so the risk is minimal. All right, it's minimal. It's not very high risk kind of business if you treat it in the proper way. You follow the right strategies. Okay, not trying to get yourself rich quickly. You could lose money. All right, like it is said in the forex market that people lose a lot of money and all that. And I said, if you check it really, people who lose so much money or lose money frequently, there are people who get greedy with the market and they just want to make all the money within the shortest possible time. But if you're doing a business that is low yield risk, you have to be patient with it because the yield is very low, which makes the risk minimal. So you just have to be patient with it and you build it gradually. All right. And I know it's for this reason that so many Nigerians have been scammed and they're still getting scammed because everybody's looking for a high yield investment. And those high yield investment comes with very high risk as well. All right. Somebody tells you that you invest a certain amount of money and within 24 hours you're going to get double that amount. And in fact, I'm amazed how Nigerians are jumping at such and believing that it is true. Where is the person or the platform going to get the money to pay in 24 hours that they will double your income or double your investment rather? That's not true. But because we want, a lot of us are not patient and we want to get rich quick. We want to get out of whatever mess that we found ourselves as citizens of this country, as Nigerians. We just fall and then we lose more money. So if you are into arbitrage business or you are planning to get into this arbitrage business, you have to bear in mind that it is low yield. And because it is low yield, it requires a lot of patience and consistency in this thing for you to be able to make money. Okay, now what kind of assets can be traded? What kind of assets can we use here? So fiat currencies, digital currencies, these are the two we shall just consider for the purpose of this training. When you talk about fiat currencies, we're talking about the euros, the pounds, we're talking about the dollars, and of course, the Nigerian naira and all that, because we are going to be using the Nigerian naira to get the foreign currencies that we need to trade with on the platforms that we're going to be doing that. So you have to exchange your naira, with other foreign currencies to be able to trade them in the market on various platforms. So that is why I talked about fiat currencies and all that, and also digital currencies, the cryptocurrencies, of course, they are the assets that we're going to be using for this arbitrage trading. The USDT, the XLM, and the likes of them. So we look at the digital currencies that we can use to trade, but basically we'll be using the fiat currencies, both Nigerian naira and other foreign currencies, and then we'll be using the digital currencies, which we already know, the cryptocurrencies and all that. So we'll be using them in this trade. For the purpose of this training, we're going to stick to this so we are sure that we can make money with these assets. Is arbitrage trading legal? Yeah, some people have asked me about this. A few persons that I've been interacting with concerning this business, they've asked, is this legal and all that? Yeah, arbitrage trading is a global practice and very legal. In the United States, arbitrage trading is not only legal but is encouraged as it contributes to market efficiency. In Nigeria, digital asset trading is restricted to a large extent, even though Nigerians are said to be one of the biggest adopters of cryptocurrencies in the world. We are great people in Nigeria, aren't we? But the Nigerian Security and Exchange Commissions has come up with new rules to regulate the sector. So what are these rules? Why are they coming up with this? I'll quickly take you to let's look at a few things and why this is happening, because like I said, if we're going to do this business, we have to understand certain things. This is very important. If you can't be patient to go through these slides or go watch this video to the end and you just jump into the market, you'll be asking a lot of questions, you'll be making mistakes, you'll be losing money, accounts are getting closed, a lot of things are happening. So what do we expect from now onward? What do we expect from SEC regarding the digital asset business or trading like that? So let's quickly jump on one of the websites and take a look at that. So we are here. According to Coindex, Nigeria's SEC affirms all digital assets as securities in new rule book. So in the new rule book of the Securities and Exchange Commissions, all digital assets are considered as securities. So let's see what they have to say here. We just need to go over this quickly because I know some of you may not have the time to go and search this out by yourself. So that is why I'm doing this, so you can just watch this video patiently to the end. I'm going to try to make it not too lengthy. I'm just going to look at the basic things that we need to understand with this so we can be sure of what we're doing. A digital asset is a token that represents assets such as a debt or equity claim on the issuer, and thus by default is under the purview of the Securities and Exchange Commissions of Nigeria, the regulator said in a new rule book published over the weekend. The Nigerian SEC's new rules on issuance, offerings, and custody of digital assets circular looks to give regulatory clarity to the booming market. We hope that this regulatory clarity will actually help us, those of us in the market. Exchanges registered in country need to be capitalized with at least 500,000 Nigerian naira, which is about $1,204 in paid up capital, and post a fidelity bond for at least 25% of this amount according to the rules. Okay. The SEC also refers to exchanges to be fair and reasonable and transparent with their fees. Registered exchanges will also need to provide the SEC with a list of assets they intend to trade and get a no objection letter for each asset. In September, that is September of 2021, Nigeria SEC said it had established a specialized division to study crypto investments. Quickly, this is the article that talks about the investment. We're not going to read through it. I just wanted us to look at it and see truly that they had established a specialist division to study this crypto investment. And they actually studied the crypto investment to come up with these new rules right now, even though the central bank in February of 2022 decided to ban cryptocurrency in Nigeria, and the Central Bank of Nigeria as well instructed the commercial banks to close any account that is crypto related. And I've seen victims of this particular stuff. A lot of accounts have been closed in recent times and they're still closing. But with this new rule, we hope that would stop. And recently too, the minimum spend amount on e-commerce was reduced to $20. All right, it was reduced first of all to $100 monthly, and then it dropped to $50 monthly, and now it's $20 monthly. For goodness sake, who is able to do a transaction for $20 in a month? Talking about e-commerce. So if you have to trade online, you have to buy things from Amazon, you want to buy things from international platforms that you need to pay in dollars, so you have to use your Naira card and pay for that particular item with the exchange rate and all that. But somebody who is into e-commerce and you need to do transactions online, what would $20 do? But that is what we are faced with in Nigeria. You can't do a transaction that is more than $20 on your card. So a lot of exchanges, a lot of people who are into arbitrage and cryptocurrencies and all that, they are looking for other ways of getting this business done. So but now that we have SEC coming up with these new rules, we hope that it will favor us, it will favor the sector. Okay, so this is the rule book. We can't go over this in this video, but I just want you to know that it is very important that you make out time to go over this so you can understand what the rules are about and how it affects you. You can see it has part A, part B, up to part E. All right, so if you look at it, you will see where you fall under doing this kind of business and all that, and how it affects you. And even for the exchanges or the platforms that we will be using, you can find it online. But for those who are doing my paid training on arbitrage, I've done the research for you. I've downloaded the PDF. It's 54 pages, but it's very important that you sit and go through it. If you want to build this business and remain in the business, it is important that you know this new rule so you know your right, and then you know what you should avoid as far as this arbitrage business is concerned in Nigeria. So it is important to go through this. So now we are going to look at the platforms that we're going to be using for this arbitrage business. Arbitrage platforms used by Nigerians. There are numerous platforms that can be used for arbitrage trading here in Nigeria, but we'll stick to a few. There are so many. A lot of people are they're using PayPal, they're using Wise, they're using, in fact, so many. There are so many. But for the purpose of this training and what we're doing, we'll stick to a few so we don't get confused about which is working, which is not working. Binance is there, Coinbase is there. A lot of these platforms are there, okay? For the purpose of this training, we're going to stick to just these few. And then, of course, during the mentorship class, we'll look at others that we can, adopt and see how we can get better doing this business. All right, so we have Payoneer, we have Skrill, we have Neteller, we have Paybiz, and Binance. Like I said, during the mentorship class, we'll look at others that we can add to this that we know we can actually be able to fund or get the funds to do the arbitrage business that we need to do. So guys, that is it about this video. I'm going to stop this video here and then we'll continue in the class for those who are doing my paid training. And for those of you, my viewers, I'm still going to bring you all the free videos concerning the arbitrage that you can watch and participate in the training and all that. I did this on purpose so that I can educate you about what is happening in this arbitrage business, because I discovered that a lot of channels are just telling us how we can just go about, to do the arbitrage trade and all that. But having this education, having this knowledge, I think is very needful. So I had to do this video, but I'm going to bring you other videos. I love you all, my returning subscribers. I love you so much. Thank you for giving this channel the support you've been giving. Please continue to give the support, like this video, leave your comment in the comment section what you think about this video. What do you think SEC is going to do? What should we expect from SEC Nigeria concerning the new rule? Just drop your comment in the comment section. And for new subscribers, thank you for watching this video. Hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and turn on the notification bell so that you can get notified when I post a new video. All right, guys, I'll see you in another video.